Imagine all these days you're walking and doctor comes to you and tells you that the rest of your life is going to be on the wheelchair. My life was going completely normal and I used to walk like anybody till I reached 29 years. I had very high dreams as I had passed out from one of the prestigious institutes, which is Indian Institute of Technology. The IT firm which had hired me wanted to send me to US for year-long assignment, and I was in full dreams state that thinking that I would be flying to US next 2 months, but destiny had its say. On November 13, 1994, I had a fall from 4th floor balcony due to high fever condition. My waist below was completely paralyzed and my right hand had become into 3 pieces. Next day I am in the hospital. Next 2 years I had to spend in hospital. I never knew that I am not going to walk permanently and the rest of my life is going to be on the wheelchair. One day doctor comes to me and tells me that, Niranjan, your life is going to be on the wheelchair from tomorrow onwards. Get used to it. At that moment, I felt very sad and whole world looked topsy-turvy for me. I even cursed God. Why such a thing had to happen to me? I did not even dream such kind of thing at any point of time in my life. And spending my time in hospital was pretty difficult. I was operated almost 17 times on my body and several thousands of injections were pushed to my body. At one point of time, I became so much depressed, I wanted to end my life due to severe frustration and no hope. I had nothing. I had only 2 choices, either to give up or get going. I did not know what is the purpose of God at that point of time, but I did not want to depend on somebody the rest of my life on spending on wheelchair. I decided to get back up, and one day I thought, let me see what is there in store for me. Let me start leading my life on the wheelchair. After 2 years of my stay in the hospital, I took up a job in a multinational company doing a software development. Imagine, within 2 years, I became a manager and I was leading 8 to 10 members team and even played a key role in helping my organization to get international quality certification. I was recognized for high performance and even a company sponsored a hand control car for me. My life was going wonderful. And one interesting thing that happened in my life is, you can call it as a miracle. A beautiful nurse came to treat me when I was in the hospital. And we were chatting and we became friends, and later this friendship turned out to love and we became husband and wife. We married and we even adopted a child who was 9 months when he came to our house. And my life was completely in a wonderful state, and God had given me so many things which I had not even dreamt when I was in the hospital. When my son was 2.5 years, I had one terrible news. We can call it is a bolt from blue in my life. My wife wanted to have a different life and separated away from us. The rest of my life had to be spent along with my son, who was 2.5 years. And I struggled a lot to take care of myself and to bring up my son with the help of caregivers. Even caregivers started taking disadvantage of my disability. Sometimes I used to feel very bad. Why? World is so unfair. At last, one fine day, I got one caregiver who came like a goddess in my life, and she started taking care of us, and even till today she is there, and now my son is 18 years. In 2009, I lost my job in multinational company and took up job as a self-employed person, and I became a corporate trainer and a coach. And after that, I traveled 6 countries alone in the wheelchair, and even till today, I travel several parts of India on my wheelchair. Everything I manage myself with different support at different points when I go. So what I felt is that I made my life unstoppable, despite my physical limitation, despite my relations and hit back in the career. So what I would like to tell is that everyone can make their life unstoppable. In fact, I have written all my experiences in my forthcoming book, which is going to be released shortly, which is titled as I Choose to be Unstoppable. Before I conclude, if I can be unstoppable, you can also be unstoppable. All it requires is your will. If one has strong will, he can do anything in his life. Obstacles, opportunities, there will be some challenges, obstacles in the life. It is in our hand how to go beyond all these things. We should not get stuck. And it is in our hand when it is a gift from the God, that our life is a gift from the God, that we have to make use of it. And we have to make use of it for the purpose we have come in our life. When a person like me is able to stand up in my life despite my physical limitation, it is possible for you also to create a wonderful life and lead the life which you want to achieve or you wanted to live.